Welcome back to Away with Old Thinking Patterns, the podcast. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you choose to be here, and we are grateful. Today's topic is one that is going to awaken you, empower you, and humble you all at the same time. The world is benefiting off of and living off you, melanated man and woman, and you don't even know it. Too distracted by music, sports, and social media? Today's topic is inspired by Dr. Layla Africa and his thorough knowledge of melanin. I study him and listen to my brother as he holds a key to the knowledge of melanin. Thank you, big brother, for inspiring this topic. I have a quick quiz. What's the cost of melanin per gram? Melanin goes anywhere between $650 to $19.50 per gram. Gold goes about $150 per gram, while rhodium is approximately $351 per gram. Yeah, so ask yourself, why is our melanin in demand? Today's topic, get ready for this one. It's a melanin party and you're not invited. 666. We've been taught that this is the mark of the beast. This represents the devil. We were taught that this was the code of the devil. That darkness was evil. Our dear brother Kaba Khamenei teaches us that everywhere light is present, darkness was there first. We were programmed to hate our darkness, to hate our melanin, even when we were there first. Accepting this false narrative as truth has contributed to a negative view of oneself. 666 is the formula for melanin, composed of carbon with an atomic structure of 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. Our eating habits, sexual deviance, and lack of knowledge of self are living proof we see no value in our own melanin. However, those who lack large amounts of melanin do. Guess who researches and find value in our melanin? This is going to surprise you here, because I didn't even know this. But it's the European Society for Pigment Cell Research. Now, I had to go to their website, which is www.espcr.org, to learn a little bit more about this organization. And this is what they communicate or describe themselves on their page. European Society for Pigment Cell Research is a scientific society that was founded in Italy in 1985. Not Africa, but Italy. And later registered in Belgium in 2009. This organization aims at the promotion of interdisciplinary knowledge and research on the pigmentary system, including both normal and pathological conditions. The society provides the forum for interactive discussions by bringing together basic researchers and clinicians from various disciplines, including developmental biology, biochemistry, cell and molecular biology, immunology, pharmacology and toxicology, chemistry, and physics. Why are these professionals needed to study the use of medicine? They reported being based in Europe, but not exclusively European. They promote having members from various countries outside Europe. Oh, but none in Africa. They are delighted to welcome new members or inquiries from any country in the world. But let's look at who are some of their members, their sister societies: Asian, Chinese, and Pan-American countries, no African countries. What are they studying and why? For whose benefit? If we are not invited, then it's safe to say it's not to our benefit. I skimmed through several of their bulletins and I discovered that melanin and its effect on disease is widely researched. Where does that sound familiar? Have you heard of our dear sister, Henrietta Lacks? I know you've got to be familiar with the history of Henrietta Lacks. For those who are not, Henrietta Lacks was a black woman who cervical cancer cells were taken in 1951 without her knowledge and became the first widely used immortal human cell line called HeLa cells. Her cells transformed medicine by helping researchers develop the polio vaccine, advanced cancer research, the study of viruses and the human genome, and support work that later contributed to HPV and COVID-19 vaccines. Her cells made her immortal due to them being able to replicate after her death and to be used for cures of modern diseases. Let's hear it for that sister, and for all sisters. Her story is a living example of the case for patient rights, race, and fairness in research. Yes, see how powerful our melanin is and how its benefit to the non-melanated people are celebrated. They hold parties about us, and we ain't even invited. The entire world needs our melanin to sustain life. With no thank you, with no respect. Every 3 years there's a conference on melanin. I'm sure you didn't even know that. It's the International Pigment Cell Conference. Can you believe that? It's a scientific convention dedicated to the study of melanin, pigment cells, and related diseases. Topic of discussion, topics covers melanin topics. Other topics is pigment cells and melanoma, along with evolutionary biology of pigmentation, developmental biology, genetics, genomic profiling, neuroscience, and pigmentation, stem cells and regenerative medicine, hair biology. I mean, the list goes on, goes on, goes on. There are several truths about melanin that you need to know, though. And I'm going to go over them. Well, some. I can't go over all of them. You're going to have to do the research for yourself. But one truth is melanin is found early on in cell development. And that is taught to us by Dr. Tim Moore, who is an author, physiologist, an educator, and researcher. Teaches a lot on melanin and the functions of melanin. Please Google him, Dr. Tim Moore. Another truth is that our melanin serves as a natural sun protector as it shields our DNA from UV damage from the sun. Another truth, melanin helps to absorb the full flavor of our food, as taught to us by Dr. Layla Africa, author and holistic scholar. Another truth, melanin absorbs light and converts it to energy. It's powerful. Another truth, melanin is all through the body and assists in the functioning of eyesight and agility. What we see and how we move has a lot to do with the melanin in our body. Another truth, melanin is very present in the brain and nervous system and the endocrine system. Another truth, we can go on and on, people, I'm telling you. Another truth, melanin is in nature, and we see it in the green earth. When you see green, that's melanin in nature. See how in alignment with nature we are, and how we both share the presence of melanin in the universe? I'm going to give some recommendations that I would like to see from a leadership standpoint in our communities as it relates to melanin. We need to study our own melanin. Although melanin Although there's a melanin is studied at the melanininstitute.org, and that is, I have to give credit to Dr. Tim Moore and some others for starting this organization. But we need to increase the study and the future of melanin for melanated individuals in the world. We need a widespread support of our scholars of melanin, Dr. Tim Moore, Dr. Layla Africa, etc. We need to become the authority on our melanin and how it is used in the universe. We need to have a college just dedicated to study of melanin, where we own it, where we run it, where it benefits us. I also have hopes of melanated individuals creating their own research plan, own individual plan to study self, but studying the melanin in the body and in the earth and in the universe. My thoughts on melanin. I believe if we understood the power of our melanin, we wouldn't spend so much time needing to be validated. We wouldn't spend so much time looking for external satisfaction or to find power externally if we knew the power within that we had with our own melanin. The study of self starts at the molecular level, and as I stated earlier, melanin is present in the early stages of cell development. We need to go back to our cell development and start there and bring it to the current. I believe that if we fully understood our melanin, it would change the course of how we see ourselves, it would change the course of our behavior, and it would change the course of how the world sees us. Thank you for listening to Away with Old Thinking Patterns, the podcast. I pray that this is a very impactful topic for you today. I pray that it educates you. I pray that it reaches you at the molecular level to activate the melanin within so that you could activate your inner powers, activate the desire for you to study self, activate the desire for you to better serve your community, and activate the desire for you to better serve the universe. Thank you for listening. Please note, you can find us on Spotify, you can find us on FM Riverside, and you can find us at Substack. Please join the community at Substack. And please join us on our next topic. Peace.